Good morning, everybody. It is time for my dumbbell balance workout. You do not need shoes. You can certainly wear it. If you have no equipment, that's fine too. But I would like you to use dumbbells for certain of these exercises. So if you have them, use them. Let's warm up. What's important for you to remember? So we always want to keep our core tight, and your core is part of your abs, your butt, and your lower back. So you always want to keep that tight no matter what you're doing. But with these moves that we're about to do, you are going to be forced to keep those muscles tight because that's the only way you're going to keep your balance. So in all of these exercises, the goal is to keep your balance, but you're not going to be able to all the time, which is why it's great. So you have to just really fight. You have to not get discouraged if you lose your balance. That's the whole point. You're fighting. Those muscles are fighting. They're working really hard. And that's how you gain strength and definition there. So let's do it. The first one we're going to do, single leg rows. You can definitely go a little bit heavier with the single leg rows. We are going to go 15. 15 on one side, 15 on the other. We are not going to stop in between. I'm going to go a little bit lighter with this arm. Okay, so let's go onto one leg. You're going to hinge over. Make sure that you're not hitting anything behind you. Get that back leg up so it's even parallel to the ground, and you're going to row up. Everything has to be tight. So you see how slow and controlled my moves are. We're not rushing through these. So you're going to have to obviously squeeze all those core muscles, but then you're also squeezing your back. 8 more. 5 more. You've got this. If you need to take a break, take it. If you're wobbling all over the place and you keep losing your balance, that's what the workout is for. You're still fighting. Do not get discouraged. 2, 1. The whole point of this workout is to lose your balance. That is how you strengthen those muscles. They have to fight. And then you're going to notice as you keep going, the longer you do my workouts, you're going to notice that change. You're going to be able to hold things longer. You might notice you have better balance on one side than the other. I absolutely do. This side for me is not as good. We have 9 more. I'm touching the chair behind me. If you're on a very thick carpeting or rug, you might find that you need to move to a hard floor, or it might be a little more challenging. My legs are so sore. Okay, I have 6 more. Keep that core tight. So you see what's happening, right? I'm fighting really hard to keep my balance, but my balance is just not as good on this side as the other. That's okay. You just have to reset before you row up. That is the trick. If you do a super sloppy one, that's okay. Just do it again. Oh my gosh, right? Okay, next one we're going to do is a plank balance. So for this one, you're going to get into plank position like this. But you want to put your feet about a foot apart, and you're going to lift one arm and the opposite leg. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 14. Work hard. If you are not squeezing like crazy, you're going to be all over the place. That's okay. It's not okay. Hold on, let me clarify. Not okay for you to not keep those muscles tight. Okay if you're wobbling around, because again, you're strengthening them. Your hands should be directly underneath your shoulders. We are not rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about the pace you want to go. Don't keep your body in that straight line. Do not let your butt go up in the air. This is 8. 6 more. Come on, you got it. Take a break if you need to. Do not rush. Your arm and leg go up slowly and down slowly. 3 more. So good. So good to fight for this. Seriously. Okay, next one. One that's very challenging for me. We'll see how it is for you. Don't go too heavy. I'm gonna go with a 5 in one hand, my sore elbow arm, and then 8 on the other. Okay? So what you're gonna do is a side tilt. So you're gonna tilt down as far as you can go and then come back up. You can do all on one leg and then switch to the other leg, or you can alternate. Whatever you wanna do, doesn't matter to me. You wanna do 15 on both sides though. I'm gonna stick all on one side. So you bend over slowly and come up as slowly as you can. It's a little hard to come down as slowly as you go up, but fight for it. Come on. You go over as far as you can go. Don't skimp on how far you're going over. This is so challenging for me. Really, really, really challenging. That is why I like it. It's kicking my butt, but that's okay. Don't forget to breathe. 5 more. You see me taking little breaks here. Three more. One more on this side. Oh, that was a really lame one. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, this works your obliques so much. All right, I'm gonna actually drop down with that left hand now. Okay, you guys ready? Get stable. Now, again, you might find you have one side where you have better balance than the other. This is not my side. I'm okay on this side, I'm better on the other. Woo! Okay, if you do a really bad one like that, just do it over. You have got to engage those core muscles. If you're just bending over, you're gonna be falling all over the place. 9 more. My quad is cramping. That leg workout yesterday, so good. I can definitely feel it. Come on, you gotta squeeze. 3 more. 2 more, come on. Don't quit. You are not allowed to quit here. And neither am I, even when we want to. You're gonna find certain things that we do here really hard. You just are really, really challenging. And what's challenging for you might not be challenging for someone else. What's challenging for me, you might have a really easy time with, because everyone's body's different. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so you're gonna hold the dumbbell for this next one. This is a front, side, and back. So you're gonna stand on one leg. Oh, someone is saying hello. Valerie. Yes, balance is really important, but especially as you're in your 40s, getting into your 50s, etc. Okay, so you're gonna push to the front, push to the side, and push to the back. Now, the goal is keeping your body straight up and down. I don't want you leaning way back and leaning way to the side. I want you to fight to stay up. Just get your foot up as high as you can. I'm going to stretch my quad out one more time on this leg. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. We're doing 10 on each side. So remember, keep your body straight up and down as much as possible. And really squeeze. This is number 3. This is 9. Come on, one more. I know. But we're fighting. That's the whole point in being here. If it was easy, it wouldn't be accomplishing anything. Shake out both your legs. Keep that body straight up and down. As you get more fatigued, you're going to want to compensate in other ways to make it easier. Don't do it. We are here to push ourselves. I think this is number 4. 5 more. Three more. You've got to fight. Come on. We have 2 more. We can get through it. You got to dig deep sometimes. This is, you think, oh, balance workout. Oh, that'll be an easy one to do for today. No, sorry. It's just challenging in a different way than like leg day or abs or whatever. So I think someone said hello. Oh, Charlena, good morning. Oh, have some water. I do have to say, this is a great workout for when you're sore. I mean, it's going to kick your butt, but afterwards you're going to be like, whoo, I needed that. Okay, the next one that we're going to do is a bicep curl balance. So I'm going to go pretty light. I'm going to do a 3 on my good arm, a 1 on my elbow. That's still getting better. You, however, should start with 5s or 8s because you can always drop down. So feet are hip width apart, core is tight. Raise up on the balls of your feet. You're going to depend on your core. Woo! Full extension when you come down. Squeeze those biceps to raise, squeeze to lower. We're doing 15 total, so we have 10 more. Come on, 2 more. Squeeze. If you topple over, that's okay. Just reset before you do another rep. I don't want you wobbling all over the place and doing a rep because that's how you hurt yourself. So don't do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold and shake. Get down on the ground. I do this one in a few of my workouts and I love it. I'm gonna go with a 5 and a 3. So you wanna get down on the ground. The whole point is that you're gonna want your shins to be parallel with the ground. You're gonna hold the weight out and you're gonna lean back. So you have to really engage those abs, squeeze as hard as you can. I call it a hold and shake because you're gonna be holding and shaking. So, you know, I like to be super literal with my names. Okay, we're gonna hold for 1 minute. Get back on those sit bones. Make sure those shins are parallel to the ground. Keep your feet together. Squeeze. I am wobbling all over the place, but I'm squeezing my abs as hard as possible so that I don't have to put my hands down to brace myself or my feet down. You have to breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth is best. When you need a break, take it. I'm going to my 3-pound weight. You've got this. Come on, don't give up. Great job. Oh, my abs. I mean, I've had a great week of workouts so far. I love it when it's Thursday and I feel sore. I just think that's great. It means I'm really pushing myself and working hard. Okay, so the next one that we are going to do is a single deadlift. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on my right side, a little bit heavier on the other. And all you're gonna do with this is, so you know, a deadlift, when you hinge over and then you squeeze your hamstrings and your glutes to get you back to the top. Well, we're gonna do that same thing, but on one leg. So you're gonna hinge over, run that weight down the opposite leg, squeeze to get to the top. We did these yesterday for legs, I believe. We didn't do single legs. We did a regular deadlift and then we added the hop, and holy cow. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We've totally got this. Okay, so you're gonna hinge over. You've got to keep those core muscles engaged. When you come back, only let that leg tap the ground. Do not rest it if you can avoid it, unless you're taking a break. Because when you don't touch it all the way down, you still are fighting to keep your balance right here. So you're still keeping those core muscles engaged. We're doing 15 if I didn't tell you. Whoa. Squeeze. You've got to squeeze really hard. 10 more. If you falter, if it's a really big falter, do it again. If it's just a little falter, keep going. 8 more. The great thing about this workout is you're working on core strength, working on balance, and you are burning your muscles up. You will feel this tomorrow. Mark my words. 4 more. Awesome. We still have to do the other leg. And I've realized that my older daughter is not out of bed. She should have been out of bed 23 minutes ago. I don't hear anything, and I'm not going to get her because she's in high school. She was like in 6th grade, I'd go and wake her up. She's in high school. I gotta let her make her own choices about getting up, right? Squeeze to get to the top. My parents never woke me up. It was like sink or swim, girl. Finally, my mom got me one of those alarm clocks. It's like the rooster or something, really loud, obnoxious thing that was so popular in the 80s. 9 more. Come on, squeeze. Fight for what you want, okay? That is the whole reason that we're here. We are not gonna go into the back 40, as my boyfriend says, being all wobbly and weak and, unhappy with how we feel, unhappy with how we look. Nope, sorry. I know my mom's not gonna watch this video, so I'll say my mom's struggling with that right now. She's turning 74 this year. She's extremely weak. Has a very hard time getting around because she's never worked out. She's like, I don't even know where you came from. That's what she tells me. I mean, she knows where I came from, but she's like, I don't know how you're my daughter. So anyway, that's certainly a drive for me to want to be different. I don't want to feel that way. I don't ever want to feel that way. I don't care how old I am. Okay, how are we doing on time? We might get done a little bit early, people. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is a plie squat. So grab a single weight. You're going to get wide. You're gonna go up on your toes or on the balls of your feet, and we are gonna lower, and then you're gonna come back to the top. You've gotta keep your shoulders back, all those core muscles tight. If you lose your balance, so be it. You regroup, and you keep going. Do you say, I'm so terrible at this, I'm so weak, such a weak core, it's never gonna get better? Not true, all of those things, not true. So you just keep fighting. You are in control. So, well, you're not in control. He's in control. However, you have control over your body 99% of the time. So you fight, you make it work. It is temporary burn for permanent gains. People see how much I eat. They're like, how do you eat that much? I'm like, because I work out, hungry. So I can eat more. Just try to eat good stuff mostly. But believe me, my daughter and I sat and ate a box of Nerds last night. And if you don't know what Nerds are, you have not lived. We didn't eat a whole box. We shared like half a box. Because I had a little bit of a sweet tooth and I had them in the house, which is why I can't keep that stuff in the house. Zero. So I don't have zero self-control, but when stuff is in my house and I'm like working and I've had a crazy day, what do you want to go for? You want to go for the bad stuff, the chips, the cookies, the candy, ice cream, so I don't even buy it. You know what? My kids don't even ask for it. The only time they ask for it is if they're having friends over, sleepovers, that kind of stuff, and then I go and buy all that garbage because they're kids. But if you have it laying around, that is a road to nowhere. Okay, the next one that we're going to do is we're going to get on the ball. I'm looking around for my ball, and it's literally right in front of my face. So we're going to get on the ball, and you're only going to try to balance on one hand. You're going to have, and when I say balance on one hand, I mean barely on your fingertips. And you're gonna lift your both legs up and the other hand up off the ground. And we're gonna hold it. So I'm gonna time it, okay? Squeeze, get those legs up and arms up as far as you can. Squeeze that midsection. Make sure you're not bumping into anything like that. Squeeze. You're gonna be all over the place. That is the point. You've got to squeeze every single one of those core muscles like crazy. Get those legs up. Get that arm up. Try to not depend too much on that balancing hand, but of course you will. Squeeze. The whole point is that this is hard. 5 seconds, we're gonna switch to the other arm. Switch. Squeeze. Squeeze. Again, you're not leaning too hard on this hand. You want your core to be doing all the work to try to keep you on this ball. Squeeze, get those legs up off the ground. Get that arm up off the ground. Your core should be on fire right now. Trying to keep your position without falling over. Less than 10 seconds. Come on. Squeeze. Get it up. 2, 1, done. How hard was that? It's such a funny exercise, but so good, right? You're like, I can totally do this. Okay, we're done. That's all I got for you today. Elbow up in the air, pull down into the back. Oh, stretch to one side, stretch out those triceps, lats, obliques. Oh, such a good stretch, such a good stretch. Hinge over, keep your back flat, stretch those hamstrings. Now bend your knees a little bit to stretch those hamstrings in a different way. Widen, lunge to one side, lunge to the other. Roll up slowly. We're done. Oh my gosh, so happy we did that. Tomorrow morning. Yes, I will be on tomorrow morning. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Should we do total body? Should we do cardio weight workout? Please let me know. It helps me when you guys kind of throw ideas my way, and it makes me feel loved. So that's all I had to say. Have a beautiful day. Bye.